Well, hi there. This is Dave DeBow. Welcome to this week's episode of Canadian Profits TV. Today is Monday, December the 7th. Wow, time is flying. Christmas is just around the corner. I don't know about you, but I still got a lot of Christmassy type stuff to get done before the big day arrives. But anyhow, Christmas is not here, so it's time to keep focused, keep on track, and keep chugging along. Wrap up 2015 with the biggest bang we can, and get off to a great start in 2016. So what's going on in Canadian profits land? Well, speaking of getting off to a great start in 2016, that's exactly what the focus of my upcoming webinar is going to be. It's going to be how to get more deals done in 2016. That's happening this Thursday, December the 10th, starting at 6 p.m. Pacific, 7 in Alberta, 9 p.m. out east. And if you'd like to register for that, CanadianProfitsWebinar.com, or click on the button below. So what is this webinar all about? Well, last month I talked to you about how to find the best deals and create your own deals without having to rely on a realtor. And that's great. This is kind of the next part of that whole process. So once you start getting motivated sellers to start calling you, once you start going and viewing properties, then it becomes a question of how do you actually turn those viewings and those potential deals into actual deals. How do you get more of those deals done? That's going to be my entire focus of this web class. And it's going to be really about working directly with sellers, how to negotiate face-to-face, how to give them a variety of different offers, a variety of different options that they can choose from. So instead of it being a take it or leave it kind of a choice for them, instead it becomes a, wow, which one do I choose? Now this was one of the really key things that helped me to accomplish doing 18 deals in 18 months way back when I was doing my flip phase. And this is something that I'm going to be really focusing on a lot in 2016 as I crank up my real estate investing business again, get things going again for myself. So I'm going to be showing you exactly how to create at least 4 different kinds of offers. So by the time you're finished with this free web training class, you're going to understand very, very well the psychology behind making multiple offers instead of just one, how you can actually make a lowball offer without getting the door slammed in your face or your face slapped, even worse, how to do it so that the seller is actually open to that whole idea, and how to make different kinds of offers that work for you and work for the seller as well, so it really becomes a win-win kind of a scenario. So it doesn't really matter which one of the offers they choose, it still makes a lot of sense for you, and you can get a lot more deals done with the same amount of work. It's all about leverage. It's all about using all of the opportunity that we're being given. So again, if you're going to the time, the trouble, and the expense of generating leads of motivated sellers, then once you get them, you want to increase your likelihood of doing a deal with those folks. Now, of course, it's not going to work all the time. Sometimes some folks are just going to be completely out to lunch and not interested in any of your offers, and that's okay. But this way, instead of just going in with a one-shot deal, you have a variety of different things that you can do. So again, that's how to get more deals done in 2016, CanadianProfitsWebinar.com. All right, what else is going on? Well, we just finished putting up this month's edition of Canadian Real Estate Profits, along with the audio CD Success interview. So that is available right now on the members only website. So if you are currently a Canadian Real Estate Profits member, you can get access to that on the members only website, and we'll send you a little email about that as well. Now, what's going on with the newsletter this month? Well, we've got some great articles as usual. We always do. We have a brand new contributing writer, and I'm very pleased about this because this is a young fellow that I know quite well, Mr. John Simcoe from up in Fort McMurray, Alberta. And John is a very, very, very sharp guy. Very hard worker, has just done amazing things with his life, and I'm very pleased to say he's one of my star students. And he's taken what he's learned with me and with Canadian Real Estate Profits and really put it to use. He's one of these guys that just, he just grabs onto something and runs full bore with it. That's exactly what he did with this. So John has become an expert at rent to own. And as you're aware, I'm no longer doing rent-to-own deals myself. I'm not focusing on that. So I'm not really training people on how to do that anymore, because I don't want to be the guy who's teaching you stuff that I don't do anymore. All right. So luckily for us, John Simcoe is very actively doing rent-to-own deals. And the cool thing is, he's up in Fort McMurray. And you're very well aware that Fort McMurray is going through one heck of a challenging time right now. Real estate prices dropped something like, I can't remember, 20% in the last year. Vacancies are somewhere around 23%. I mean, if on the surface there's a place that looks like the real estate market is really sucking wind, it would be Fort McMurray. However, John is making a killing up there. He's doing very, very well. And he's doing rent-to-own deals. He's got a unique twist on how he's doing it in a down market. So John is becoming a contributing writer. He's got his first article out with us this month. He's going to be focusing on rent-to-own. And because he came on board this month, I also did an audio CD success interview with John about how to make big money in a down market. So this is very, very timely. And again, like I say, it's one of these situations where the student has become the teacher. I interviewed John about this. I interviewed him about what he's doing. It really opened my eyes to his creative way of turning a negative situation into a positive. So I think you're really going to enjoy that. Now, if you're not currently a Canadian Real Estate Profits member, you should become one, and you can become one. And we've got this new thing called Canadian Real Estate Profits Digital. So it's just $20 a month, pay as you go. You get everything that comes along with Canadian Real Estate Profits, but instead of getting the physical package in the mail, you get access to everything online at a much lower cost. So again, that's just $20 a month, pay as you go. And if you'd like to take advantage of that, check out Canadian Profits Offer.ca. Again, that's CanadianProfitsOffer.ca. And let me take a look at my calendar here. Yes, actually it'll be next, not this Thursday, but Thursday, December the 17th. I'm going to be doing another members only exclusive web training class, and that's going to be called How to Find Investors, Have Them Lining Up to Give You Wads of Cash. Part 2. Did part 1 last month, doing part 2 this month. And as a digital member, you get full access to that as well. So there's another little incentive for you to do that. If it's not enough to find out what John's got to say about how to make really, really good money in real estate, even in a down market, that should be motivation enough. But if it's not, then we also have the members only web class, which is going to be happening on December the 17th. So again, CanadianProfitsOffer.ca, or scroll down below here in the video somewhere and click on the link for that. All right, so what else is going on? Well, this week, the kiddies and I are heading off to lovely Puerto Vallarta, Mexico for our annual Christmas getaway. Really looking forward to that. It's some time to spend with my kids, also with my mom, who's living down there. She does the snowbird thing, so she spends 6 months down there. Not actually in Puerto Vallarta, but a little town about 20 clicks north. She's now living in La Cruz de Guanacaxtle. My uncle Al also lives there. My brother Dan, his wife Joni, and their 2 daughters are going to be coming to visit. My cousin Aaron's down there. My buddy Bruce is down there. It's just going to be like a family reunion. So really looking forward to that, as well as some warm weather. And I'll be coming to you from Puerto Vallarta. Hopefully have some different scenery, something a little bit more interesting than just the old whiteboard and whatnot for you to see. And, well, that's what's going on this week. So anyhow, hope you have a good one. Look forward to having you on the How to Get More Deals Done in 2016. Again, this is a no-cost web training class happening this Thursday, December the 10th, CanadianProfitsWebinar.com to register for that. And, yeah, look forward to having you on that call. Anyhow, take care. Have a good one. Talk to you later. Bye-bye.